6 drum samplers, 2 companies, 1 winner. Which drum sampler will reign supreme? Or, you know, you can decide which one sounds best to you. I guess that works. What's good, everyone? Hope you're having a fantastic day. My name is Benson, I make music, and if there's one thing I have spent probably more time and money on when it comes to making my mixes than anything else, it is drum tones. I've spent hours upon hours using various mixing techniques, EQ tricks, plugins, and yes, even buying other drum samplers in order to try and get that big and beefy tone that I hear in my head, while also making it easily mix-friendly. There are some mixes here on the channel that I'm proud of, and my current solution is working pretty well for me. But for a long time, I didn't think that I was ever going to find an easy, drop-in solution for exactly the sound that I am chasing in my head. Until today. Enter the One Kit Wonder Metal Pack from GetGood Drums. Upon hearing the sound demos, I was admittedly rather impressed, and for an introductory price of only $40, it was fairly no-brainer to pick it up and at least give it a shot. So I decided to do a bit of a shootout here between the One Kit Wonder Metal and the other various drum sample solutions that I've been using lately to see if there's one of these that might fit your particular needs. So today we're taking a look at 6. Yes, 6! Different drum samplers from 2 different companies who are probably the most well-known in the game right now. Toontrack, who make Easy Drummer and Superior Drummer, and the aforementioned GetGood Drums. From Toontrack, we're going to be testing out 3 of their EasyX expansions for Easy Drummer 2. My current mainstay, the Made of Metal expansion, the Metal Machine expansion, and the EasyX2 Modern Metal expansion. And from GetGood Drums, we're going to be testing out the already mentioned One Kit Wonder Metal, as well as the ever-popular Modern and Massive, and the recently released Invasion expansion. But enough of my chatting away here, let's go ahead and get to the drum tones. Alright, so I have my session of Reaper open here, with individual tracks for each of the 6 drum samplers that we're going to be using, as well as a master backing track that we're going to be using to test each of these drum samplers in a little bit of a rough mix here. All of the samples that we're using today are from the most recent cover that I've put up at the time of shooting this video, which is a cover of Rhea Ripley's WWE theme, Brutality. It's fairly modern metal, a lot of aggression. I think it turned out really well, and if you want to check that out, I will include a link in the description down below. With each different section, we're going to test them out 2 different ways. This first section here is going to be just the straight drums. There's no post-processing that's done on them. There's no mixing or no fancy tricks that are being put on them. It is basically taking the kit, opening it up, and doing nothing else with it. So as mentioned, this first sample is fairly straightforward. It's taken from the verse riff, and there's not a whole lot to it, just a very straightforward groove, and a little bit of a fill at the end to help spice things up. And this is what they sound like, just the drums on their own, no post-processing. Give a listen. Now that you've heard them on their own, let's see how they sound in a little bit of a mix. Now on to the second section. This is taken from the bridge right before the solo kicks in, and as I mentioned, it's very tom oriented. There's a lot more of a stomping groove to it, and I want to show that off because I feel like it gets overlooked a little bit with a lot of these drum sampler demos that you'll see on YouTube. On top of that, the drums here do have some post-processing to them. I'm using a preset that is in Isotope Ozone 9, which adds a little bit of EQ sweetening, particularly on the top end, and some compression in order to just level everything out and give the kicks and the snares a really nice pop to them. I wanted to provide this so that way you know a little bit more if you're adding some fairly basic building blocks for just expanding that drum tone. And let's go ahead and give them a listen. Just the drums, just the post-processing. Let's see how it turns out. Now that you've heard them on their own, let's see how they do in the mix. And that's it. 2 different demo clips, both in and out of the mix, of 6 different metal-oriented drum samplers. And honestly, for being kind of the new kid on the block, I was very impressed by One Kit Wonder Metal. It was easy to just drop in, it sounded great, everything was nicely balanced overall, and I have a feeling that I'm going to end up going back to it more than once in the near future. But what did you think? Which drum kit sounded the best to you? Let me know in the comment section down below. Let's see if we can get some discussion going. I, of course, have all 6 of these. I think they're all great for different purposes, and I'm interested to see what exactly is going to work for you. On top of that, if you enjoyed this video, I hope you'll consider leaving a like on the video. Just let people know that you enjoyed it. And if you want to see more of my content, be sure to check out some more videos on the channel. I'm trying to get back into the groove of posting up covers once a week, as my work schedule allows, so I guess we'll see how that goes. But if you do want to see more of this content as it comes up, I hope you'll also consider hitting the subscribe button down below. It'd be great to have your support, and I absolutely do appreciate it. But that is all I got for now, though. My name is Benson, I make music, and I'll catch you guys later.